Greetings and salutations, I am Phineas J. Hornswoggle, the Trickster mascot, here with you to discuss the summer reading program. Most libraries in cities across the country have a summer reading program to encourage everyone, but especially youngsters, to read during the summer. We, at Trickster, like both reading and summer. And so, we would like to encourage you to seek out your local library and enroll in this very fine summer reading program. There may even be prizes. You can find your local library here. Yes, very helpful. Local Trickster fans, rejoice! You may participate in our summer reading program. It's very easy. Simply visit us, fill out your card, tell us about the books you've read, and collect some prizes. No purchases are necessary, of course. Books you've purchased elsewhere or checked out of the library absolutely count. Though, we won't say no if you ask us for recommendations. In fact, the very prospect gives me a tingly feeling. Here are a few excellent comics and graphic novels to get you started. Let's go, Hugo. Oh, I cannot say enough about this children's book. It's wonderful. Little Hugo is a bird of a different feather. You understand. He stays on the ground having adventures. One day, he makes a new friend, Lulu, who loves to fly. Hugo must learn that truly great adventures are worth a little fear, that taking a risk can give you meaningful rewards. One of my all-time favorite children's books. I think it's a classic. One for the ages. Did I oversell that? No, of course not. No. Odd Duck. This story is for the birds. Ducks, to be exact. Two quirky personalities become fast friends. Will the differences tear them apart? Will the fact that there is no one else like them in town bring them back together? A fantastic intermediate book, a hybrid of a graphic novel and picture book. A great story about being an odd duck. Oh, yes. Droll. Maria had a little llama. Written in English and Spanish, this classic nursery rhyme is better than ever, beautifully illustrated to match the lyrics. Ariol. This series is available here, translated from French, although you may find it in its original language at your local library. About a donkey named Ariol and his struggles with home life, with school, and with friends. The most charming series of comics, collected in multiple editions, appropriate for all ages, and a delight for all. Silly Kingdom. Yes. A fun series featuring a brother and sister, written and drawn by a brother and sister. What a coincidence. The first book is all about the siblings helping the kingdom's grumpy wizard celebrate a truly momentous birthday. He is not happy with the entertainment they chose, but no one liked that grumpy wizard anyway. In the second, the prince is on the hunt for a unicorn. A wonderful book with a slightly more advanced readers. A silly humor that makes it fun to read out loud. This book was self-published by the creators and is available digitally on Comixology. And as an online comic, here, look at that. Yes, very helpful. We also have a few issues in store at Trickster. Molly and the Bear. A classic style of bound comic strips, Molly and the Bear is an online comic that's been released in a hardbound edition, reminiscent of Calvin and Hobbes, and a pleasure to read. It's a big book, perfect for sitting on the floor with. Chiggers, an excellent book set in a summer camp. This one is about a girl who realizes that when time passes, things change. Just because summer camp last year was amazing, there's no guarantee that summer camp this year will be as fun. New friends to make, old friends to lose. Camping can be very hard, almost as hard as growing up. Cursed Pirate Girl. The titular Cursed Pirate Girl is the daughter of one of the pirate kings that sails the cursed Omerta seas. She isn't sure which one he is, as she was whisked away as a baby for her safety. Then one day, a talking parrot arrives to bring her back to her father, but he doesn't know which of the pirate king it is either. Talking fish, talking parrots, a girl looking for her place to belong, making enemies along the way. A thrilling adventure with jaw-dropping elaborate art. Perfect for most ages. The formality of the language is an excellent vocabulary builder. Yes. Rust. There are 3 excellent volumes of Rust out, with a prologue recently released as well. A beautiful visual story. I like to describe it as being set in an alternate reality where World War I was fought with robots. Oh, intriguing, don't you think? This story begins post-war, with robots being repurposed for industrial farming machinery, but sometimes programming can't be rewritten. A story with love, loss, family, and a study of what makes us human. The 4th and final book is due in 2017. You won't want to miss this one. This is a title I'd recommend for 9 and up. There are flashback sequences set in war, and that means there is death. This is a title I highly recommend. Delilah, Dirk and the Turkish Lieutenant, Delilah, Dirk and the King's Shilling. 2 titles from Tony Cliff in a series I sincerely hope never ends. A swashbuckling adventuress named Delilah Dirk makes friends and enemies in this series, set in Europe and the Middle East in the 19th century. A marvelous title for ages 8 and up. Action-packed, which means sword fighting and weapons. Nothing I think is alarming, parents. We wholeheartedly love this book. Did I mention the flying boat? Oh, no? Oh, well, there is one, and it's marvelous. LumberJanes, one of the most popular titles for youngsters, a story of friendship and teamwork and acceptance set in the greatest summer camp ever imagined. This is an ongoing title. There are 3 collected trades and 1 deluxe hardcover that collects the first 2 story arcs. Pick up this title and become a lumberjumbie. Delightful. Bandette, a cat burglar who, when needed, helps solve burglaries, of course. She keeps the best stuff for herself. Who could ever appreciate it as much? Whip smart and quippy, Bandette is a delight to read. This gorgeous art and bold color palette is striking. I'd recommend this for all ages. However, there's some minor profanity, but it's damned entertaining. Oh, yes, that would be the type of profanity I was speaking of. Yes. Nutmeg. This ongoing title has 2 collected trades. How far will you go to bring down the queen bee? And how far is too far, really? And once you've toppled the tyrant, do you become the thing that you hate? A fantastic story about making some very poor choices, the consequences of those choices, and the ways in which decisions we make can destroy us, our friendships, and our very lives. Okay, this sounds really dark. I swear it's very dark, but it's not. I promise you, it's not dark at all. It's delightful. Sisters. Sometimes you think you love your sister. Sometimes you think you hate your sister. Sometimes all you ever wanted was a sister. Sometimes you wonder why you ever wanted a sister. This wonderful book strikes a chord for anyone who has a sibling. The fights, the challenges, the uncommunicated love, the shared history, the essentials of sisters. Oh, you know, I should really call my sister truly an all-age title. These next titles are very much for teenagers or very mature youths. This one summer. What a challenge summer can be. In this award-winning book, 2 best friends head out for a summer break with their families. It is a trip they've taken many times, but it will never be the same after this one summer. Anya's ghost. Anya is having a tough time. She doesn't really like herself. No one at school seems to like her, and she fell down a well. Happily, she meets a ghost who wants to be her friend. Forever. What could possibly go wrong? Jane, the Fox, and Me. Twere I capable of it, this book would make me weep. I'm a fox puppet, however, and don't cry, not even when a story like this shows up. It's so beautiful and powerful. A young girl heads off to summer camp. There are a lot of summer camps and comics on this list. Are summer camps really a thing? Really? So should I go, perhaps? No. Oh, well, anyway. The use of color in this book is staggering. The world is grey, rendered in pencil in the beginning, with full color only in her imagination. As she finds her place and her sense of happiness, color begins to enter into her real life. This is a powerful story about loving yourself. Oh, I promised you I couldn't cry. Oh, so beautiful. I'm okay. I'm all right. Does someone ever tease you? Well, there you have it. it. Happy summer reading. Oh, yes, I think we're done, yeah? So about this summer camping, is it hot? Could I bring all the books on the list? Oh, could we roast marshmallows over the fire?